welcome back. Now, brother and sister band Five Star were one of the pop sensations of the 80s. They were rarely out of the top 10 and were in fact the youngest group ever to top the UK charts. But as the 80s drew to a close, the hits kind of dried up a bit, and in 1990 they packed their bags and went to live in Los Angeles. Well, now they're back with a new single, their version of the Nat King Cole classic, I Love You for Sentimental Reasons. Just have a look at this.
Just like this,
Chilled out after that. Was wonderful, isn't it? Anyway, they're all here, and I've got to remember everybody's names. It's Denise, Lorraine, and Delroy, Doris, and Stedman. Good. Now, it's a bit of a new feel, actually, isn't it? The new single.
Yes,
a bit of a change, do you think, in style?
Yeah, the whole album, the Heart and Soul album, is practically about 80% R&B. So that's a first for us, and our first cover version too.
Right. Yeah. And you're all still incredibly young, of course, because you were still at school, weren't you, when you started?
Yes, we were.
Yeah. And you were a real baby, weren't you?
Yes, I was. Yes.
Was it 12 or something?
12 I started.
And we hear you had a few problems with the dance routines early on as well, is that right?
Yeah, there's a lot of crying when
Oh,
I wanted to go play, that's what it was.
How did you get into it so early?
We always loved music, and through our father, because he produced other groups and he used to bring the music home. So he would be his audience and listen to the music, and we convinced him that we wanted to be in the show business by singing to him.
Yeah. Do you think it gave you problems suddenly having to sort of deal with being successful kind of that young, that early?
Not really.
I think, no, being that young, we were just like, it was fun.
Yeah.
You know, we didn't think about the responsibilities of anything. That was all left to a manager. We just went out there and danced, we sang and just had a good time.
Yeah, because they always say, I mean, I'm sure they kind of pointed to the Jackson 5 at the time and said, oh, well, you know, they all have kind of problems dealing with it.
I think we were lucky because we had our parents, and our father's our manager as well, so it doesn't really slip out.
Right.
He's always there to protect us because he knows so much about the music business.
Yeah. Now, there were lots of things in the papers about the fact that kind of at the end of the 80s that you had a lot of financial problems, and I mean the press had a bit of a field day, didn't they? They said you had massive financial problems and you were in huge debt. I mean, was there any truth in that at all?
Well, it wasn't massive. We went into business venture, invested in a studio in our home,
Right.
and we lost a lot of money with that, but it wasn't. I think they extended it into our home because we were moving, so they piled onto a whole new story, and just because we didn't let them know we were going, so I guess they just made up a whole stuff about us all.
It can be quite bruising though, can't it, when you know your name's in the papers and they're saying all this stuff?
It can, especially when you don't know. Your friends call you and say, have you seen the papers? And we're like, no. You know, and then you haven't spoken for yourself, so everybody's reading what you haven't said. So it was a little weird for us to know that things were going on that never happened.
But you made a lot of money, didn't you? I mean, in the early days. Did you go a bit, did you go, no? Shaking your head
You know what, no, not really. We made the record company a lot of money. You know, we were in it for fun. We did our work, and like my sisters and my brother said, you know, we just enjoyed ourselves and just worked. That was it.
Denise, I feel you're a bit left out here, on the edge. But you're pregnant.
Yes, I am.
I don't know where you're hiding this baby there. I can't see
4
it.
months.
4 months. Congratulations.
Thank you.
One of the things that they said in the paper, so, and again, I'm sure it was trying to draw sort of Jackson 5 analogy, was they're all a bit weird. They all live in the same house. Was that hurtful at the time?
It's weird for people to think we were teenagers. Teenagers live in the same house until they grow up to move out. You know, now we all live in America. We have our own places, except me because I'm scared to live by myself.
Oh.
But we all, you know, we all have our own lives and own interests. So that has helped. It's helped us to grow, being in America a lot.
So you're just over here on a trip then, really?
Yeah, 3 weeks promotion.
Are you in Los Angeles then?
Yes.
Yeah.
Kind of like
Just
the Valley.
outside.
Yeah. Do you like it?
No.
I do.
It's nice. It's not me.
Yeah.
I love it.
Do you?
Every day you go to the gym, get a manicure.
Go to the beach.
Sounds like paradise.
Yeah, it is.
Great.
What about the violence though? Gunshot at night and all that?
Plenty.
Right. No,
Yeah.
but I mean, where we are, you don't hear that.
Are you in Malibu
We're not-
or?
Not
No,
too
we're
far.
in the valley. It's
Not
kind of
too
like
far.
Oh,
real
yeah.
quiet down there.
Well, yeah, it's supposed to be quite. They always sort of a bit sneery about people who live in the valley, aren't they? They say it's suburban.
Yeah.
But I suppose that means it's safer then.
It is safe.
It is
yeah.
a lot safer than LA
Yeah.
itself. Yeah.
So are you going to become citizens or anything then?
It would be nice.
I
Would
think
you really?
We are citizens in
Atlanta.
Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah.
Oh right.
Yeah, we are there. But I think eventually we will become citizens in California.
Yes, and are you going to lose your accent? Do you think?
No, if we
no,
haven't done it
definitely
now,
not.
I don't think it,
Definitely not.
it won't happen. It's been 5 years. We still have our accent.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, our album's released on August 7th and the single on Monday.
She's very professional. Get the plug in. There it is. Well, this is the CD single.
Yeah, that's right.
I've been informed. Yes. Brilliant. Well, best of luck with it. Anyway, it's a
Thank you very
tune.
much.
Thanks so much.
Thank you for joining us.
It's
And
a pleasure.
good luck with the baby.
Thank you.
Right, now, have a look at this.